He's got a breeder.
One of our friends in Western Illinois shared this really cool footage with us. This was November 9th, but it's pretty typical of what you get during the rut. So, man, he's trying to get around the tree. Obviously, a lot of action. You can hear a little bit of it in the background.
Here she comes.
And there's a doe running in here and a couple of bucks. That's what you're going to see at this time of year. When there's a receptive doe, there's often more than one buck around. A bigger buck usually have the right to be the closest or follow the doe the closest. They're trying to actually herd this doe, or at least one of them is, or, nose down to the ground, running quickly, cut cornfield in daylight. But when there's a receptive doe, there's just natural behavior is gone. They kind of throw it to the wind and do what they can do to get close to that doe. So she will usually try to get in the brush, and you see these bucks try to push her back out into the open. And that's a big hunting technique I use. I like to hunt where I can see into thick areas. He's going to try to mount her here during the rut, because does will try to escape all this harassment from the bucks and get into thickets. So you noticed where he was earlier, trying to push her out to the open there. This is what you're going to see, and there's a younger buck right off camera here, come around in a second. And during the peak of the rut, there's so many does receptive that all the bucks are in the game. Matter of fact, you might not know that research of wild free-ranging does has shown that a minimum of 25% of twin fawns are stepbrother and stepsister, which means obviously the doe mated with multiple bucks during that short period, 24 to 36 hours, when she was receptive. In fact, they will mate several times usually. So this buck's going to try that again. And usually when a doe is really receptive, you see how she's squatting down. She's not standing right now. There's a younger buck standing back. She'll squat down finally. And that's when they're receptive, when does are receptive, this is going to be a prey to bucks, it's often called. And when this buck goes away, that other buck will try to ease in there and do the same thing. And that's where we end up with these stepbrother, stepsister, twin fawns. So I hope you enjoyed this footage. Thanks for watching Growing Deer.